Welcome to Leader Lifestyle Hub. As we have set the target of completing 100 book summaries, 200 book summaries in the entire year. Here comes the book summary one number 140. The name of the book that we have today is The Path Made Clear. The Path Made Clear, written by Oprah Winfrey. Without any delay, let us see the top 3 lessons and target audience of this book. The Path Made Clear, Discovering Your Life's Direction and Purpose, written by Oprah Winfrey. The target audience of this book is the 29-year-old who feels like she is feeling a directionless life, those who are feeling like they are leading a directionless life. The 41-year-old who is wanting to spend more time in self-reflection to improve themselves, and anyone who want to live a fuller and more purposeful life. For that people, this book will help them in the powerful manner. As you already know about Oprah Winfrey yesterday, as we have discussed, she is an talk show host, television producer, actress, author, and media proprietor. She is best known for her talk show, which is nothing but the Oprah Winfrey Show, which ran in national syndication for 25 years. And she is having the collection of 9 books in her journey. So currently we are reading the book of 2019, The Path Made Clear. So yesterday we have read about the build life you want. No, what happened to you? Now we are going for The Path Made Clear. Okay, let us see the synopsis. This book contains Oprah Winfrey's tips for how to discover your real purpose so you can live a life of success and significance. Let us listen from the Oprah Winfrey herself. There is no greater gift you can give or you can receive than to honor your calling, your purpose. Whatever the purpose you are feeling or you are calling, it is better to honor it. It's why you were born and how you become most truly alive. If you want to become most truly alive, honor your calling. So that's what Oprah Winfrey says, that wouldn't it be nice if we all come to this earth with some sort of calling based on what we are good at that would give us purpose? In a sense, we actually all are born with a calling, which means purpose. We have innate strengths and interests that can guide our path. But often the complicated nature of the world today keeps us from discovering which path we should follow. Because of this, many of us live on autopilot mode. We work jobs we aren't meant for, just to get a paycheck, means the salary. So we are working for companies just to receive a salary. Too many of us just float through our lives without really living. If you feel like a ship without a rudder drifting through your life, Oprah Winfrey wants to help. She believes that everyone has a purpose. Your real job in life is to figure out as soon as possible what that is, who you are meant to be, and begin to honor your calling in the best way possible. Anyone seeking direction in their life can benefit from this book, The Path Made Clear. Means if you are looking for direction in your life, this book gives that. Those who are fans of Oprah will particularly enjoy this. It feels like a little more like snippets of advice picked from the wise people she has interviewed in that talk show, the Oprah Winfrey Show, rather than a continuous line of thought. But that's not to say there weren't valuable pieces of advice inside. I found it to be worth reading and insightful. In her book, Oprah shares personal stories and wisdom from her own life, as well as the lives of the many other successful people who also found their true calling. Her guide aims to help you build a framework for a life of success and significance. Here are the top 3 best lessons that you can take from her book. Listen and pay attention to yourself to find your purpose in life, because everyone has their own purpose. Listen and pay attention to yourself. The second important lesson is fear is an unavoidable part of discovering our dreams. Fear is an unavoidable part of discovering our dreams. And the most important third lesson is the best measure of your success in life is whether or not you are true to who you are. If you want to measure your success, measure that whether you are true to who you are. Are you ready to find your path and start living your best life? Let's learn from this book and let us dig deeper into each and every lesson. Lesson number 1. If you really pay attention to yourself and your feelings, you can discover your purpose. Oprah teaches that we all have a calling while we are here on earth. In order to find what it is, we need to recognize what makes us who we are. She calls these as the seeds of our identity. Let us take an example. For example, someone who is born with a love and gift for music, means someone is born for the singing, probably has been watering this seed by learning to play an instrument from the childhood young age. One day, they can bloom into a musician or a music teacher. Sometimes, however, these seeds hide so deep that we don't find them until later in life. We have the chance through choices, failures, and successes to nurture and discover new seeds along the way. Oprah Winfrey shares the story of her beginnings on TV to illustrate this. In her earlier career, she was a news anchor. It would be an exciting job for most people, but she was not happy with what she was doing because she felt like she could not be herself. Her bosses were also unhappy with her because they felt she displayed too much emotion for an anchor. Eventually, she was let go and hired as a co-host on a talk show. Initially, she started as a news anchor. From the news anchor, she went for the co-host on a talk show. This was considered a downgrade in her career, but she loved it. She discovered a seed that had been hidden inside that she didn't know about. She loved to interview, listen, and engage in meaningful conversations with people. And because it was her true calling, this is where she shined. To find what your calling is and find your seeds, live a life full of awareness, particularly to yourself and what's in your heart. Let me repeat this powerful statement. To find what your calling is or what your purpose is, find your seeds. Live a life full of awareness, particularly to yourself and what's in your heart. So if you really pay attention to yourself and your feelings, you can discover your calling or your purpose. Let us move on to the lesson number 2. Being afraid is an intrinsic part of discovering your dreams. They say nothing worth having is easy. If you want to have worthy, then you need to put hard work, right? This is true to so many things, and it's true to finding your dreams as well. Sometimes it is downright scary to go for your dreams, but Oprah teaches that fear is a natural part of growing as a human being. Let me repeat the powerful statement. I want you to repeat also. Fear is a natural part of growing as a human being. Sometimes if you are fearing, remember this statement. Fear is a natural part of growing as a human being. Every important undertaking will bring some level of fear, and the amount you feel is related to just how significant it will be for your personal development. When Oprah interviewed the author Stephen Pressfield, he explained that every dream he has is met with resistance. He said that the bigger our dream is, the more resistance we will feel moving forward with it. If you have your big dreams, you need to face the more and more resistance. She likes it to Newton's law of motion, which is nothing but every action has an equal and opposite reaction. That reaction comes as anxiety and fear. Once we are able to overcome the resistance, the key to realizing our dreams comes from committing fully to them. Let us move on to the lesson number 3. Success is best measured by whether or not you are true to yourself. When she is talking about finding success, Oprah does not mean financial. She wants to redefine this term in a way that does not mean material wealth. She says success is cyclical. We will experience ups and downs like an ECG, and these can't define us. When talking to the best-selling author Sarah Brethnach, Oprah learned that Sarah started to lavishly spend in the wake of her book's success. When the book eventually fell off the list, she was devastated. She did not prepare herself for the fact that success comes in ups and downs. Remember this statement? Success comes in ups and downs. Success is never a straight line. The way people spend their money is a reflection of how they feel about themselves. For those who experience a rush of success like breath snatch, they tend to feel unworthy of financial success and buy things to create a sense of self-worth. Instead of a huge house or being on the bestseller list, success should be about staying true to yourself and your calling. The ultimate goal is that we get to a point where we have a balance between our inner thoughts and our outer actions. Because things like celebrity status and net worth change with time, to be truly fulfilled, we need our innermost self to be constant. Because things like celebrity status and net worth change with time, to be truly fulfilled, we need our innermost self to be constant. Let me repeat the 3 powerful lessons. Listen and pay attention to yourself to find your purpose in life, because everyone in this world has their own purpose. Sometimes the seeds might be hidden. You need to uncover the seed. Second important lesson is fear is a natural part of growth as a human being, and it is an unavoidable part of discovering your dreams. The best measure of success in life is how much true to who you are. So find out how much true to who you are, and that will be the best measure of your success. This is all about the path made clear. So she made the path clear. Identify your purpose based on the seeds that you have gone through in your childhood and your career. And remember that fear is natural part. Whenever you are fearing, remember that fear, it is natural, and you need to move on and find out best measure of your success by being true to who you are. She has changed her career from the news anchor to the co-host of a talk show, even though downgrade of the salary or whatever the job she went for, but she felt happy. Find out that happiness where you find, and success will automatically comes in ups and downs. Eventually you feel happy in the journey. Thank you so much. See you in another book summary from the same Oprah Winfrey author tomorrow. Until then, stay connected, keep progressing, share your lessons